Your ex will beg to be with you again. They will want you back. This is the power of the law of attraction. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy life coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're flying always in the direction of your dreams and goals. Want to remind you to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching. Find out exactly what a mentoring program can do for your life. We've helped people in 60 different countries with their career, with their business, with their health, and of course, with their relationships. We've had astonishing success because we believe fully in miracles and the law of attraction. lawofattractionsolutions.com. Well, high flyers, one of the questions I get the most from people is, I've been broke up for 8 months now. My ex is dating someone new. We're blocked. We don't talk. We don't have any communication. Can we still get back together? And the answer is absolutely. You see, the same universe that created the sun, the stars, and the moon is the same powerful life force that you're invoking and using with the law of attraction to invoke a new, exciting, loving, committed relationship with your ex. So, high flyers, if the universe can build an entire universe, this ought to be pretty simple when you really think about it. So let me just say this. We believe that if you loved once, you can love again, deeper, stronger, the second time around. It can be better than it ever was before. And maybe this is your third time or your fourth time around. It doesn't make any difference. You have the power through the law of attraction to manifest the outcome that you desire. So the late, great Henry Ford said, if you believe you can, you're right. And if you believe you can't, you're also right. And the same is true with manifesting your ex back into your life for a new loving relationship. If you believe it's possible, it's possible. If you believe it's impossible, that's exactly what it is. Your beliefs determine the reality that you're living. High flyers, most people don't realize that they are the sum total of their beliefs. They are living their own story. Whatever story you have created for your life is exactly what you're living. If you begin to rewrite the story, if you begin to change the core, I mean the core beliefs, then all of a sudden, everything else begins to shift. Everything begins to change. So how long will it take you to attract your love back? Well, I've had people do it in a day, a week, a month, a year, 3 years, 5 years. Yes, I had a couple that was divorced. They hadn't talked to each other, but she still loved him. And they got back together after 5 years. And it was a hostile divorce. But they shifted vibrations, or she shifted her vibration, which shifted his. And it shifted the whole relationship. And they got back together. It's all possible. There's nothing impossible unless you believe it's impossible for you. You see, high flyers, once upon a time when you were in love, when the two of you fell in love, you were in alignment, or as close to alignment as possible, and you were connecting because you were in alignment. But somewhere along the line, over the weeks, the months, the years, you shifted out of alignment. And now you're kind of like this. You're not in alignment at all. So the idea of talking someone back into a relationship, well, I just need to talk to him. I hear that all the time. I just need to talk to him. I just need to talk to her. If I could just talk to her. What do you think, you're going to talk someone into a relationship? At one time, the two of you didn't need to talk each other into the relationship or into your marriage. It just happened organically. And that's the way it's going to happen again, but this time at a higher vibrational level so that it stays there. High flyers. Here's something that's also very, very important that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to the law of attraction, because they'll say, okay, I see what you're saying, Robert. I get it now, but how's it going to happen? And the bottom line is, you don't really need to know how it's going to happen. That's not important. What is important is that it's already happened. You see, the universe is really a multiverse of infinite timelines. And on one timeline, you've never met. On another timeline, you're back together and you have a deeper, more bonded relationship than you've ever had. It's already present. So you don't really need to know how you're going to shift to that timeline. It's just going to automatically happen as you raise yourself up through what we call the chart of consciousness. I have a modified chart of consciousness based on the works of the late Stephen Hawkins. So let me show you the chart of consciousness here. I'll refer to it myself. You notice at the bottom of the chart, you have guilt and shame and apathy and grief and fear and anger. All of those are the emotions of a breakup. These are the emotions that people go through after they have split, and they hang on to these emotions sometimes for weeks, for months, for years. It's terrible, but they'll hold on to grief or apathy or fear. And these are lower vibrational emotions. Up near the top, you'll notice there is love. Now, when you're vibrating at 600-700, the vibrational frequency of love, you have the ability now to literally manifest everything from love, pure love, all the way down. Now, I don't know why you would want to manifest pride or anger or fear or grief, but you can. You have that ability because you're at the top of the mountain. There's only one thing higher than love, and that's pure spiritual enlightenment. But in fact, it takes love to even reach this level of enlightenment. So you could kind of say love and enlightenment are really one and the same. When you're at this state of love, vibrating at pure, unconditional love, you become a super magnet for attracting people into your life, opportunities into your life, and your ex back into your life. That's why high flyers, I said, it's not important that you know the details of how it's going to work. It's important that you fall in love with the process of raising your vibration, of doing the work that creates the reality that you desire. Because when you create that reality that you desire in your subconscious, your conscious, and your energy field, that's exactly what is reflected back to you by the infinite field of potential. One of the things that I ask people to do is to take the 7-day I love you challenge. And the 7-day love challenge is where you send the words or the energy to 3 different people a day for 7 days. I love you. Now, you can be walking down the mall and see a complete stranger who looks like having a bad day. And you can simply close your eyes and say, I love you. By learning to do this for strangers and for other people, you can even do it for parts of the world. When when there is a problem like with a flood or a hurricane or a fire, I oftentimes will just close my eyes and visualize all the people in that area that are being affected. And I simply say, I love you. I am sending out love. And because I'm sending out love, the universe is reflecting it back. Now, because I have an intention to have my ex back, it automatically sends my ex back as a priority. It's kind of like special mail, you know, the kind of mail you have to sign for. That's what happens. Also, I like snippet scripting. Snippet scripting simply means you write a sentence or two about something special that you and your ex are now doing together. And you do it every day. And you get excited about it because you're visualizing it and you're feeling it and you're connecting to it. And that's exactly the key to manifesting. That's exactly what Neville Goddard talks about. I can't speak enough about pillow talk. I love pillow talk. You take a body pillow and you hold on to that pillow and you begin whispering into that pillow as if you were holding on to your lover. You close your eyes at night. This is something you do as you're falling asleep. And as you begin to fall asleep, you say, it's okay. We're together. Everything's perfect. We're together. Everything feels good. We're together. And you just say this as you drift off to sleep. It's amazing, high flyers. It really works. Those of you who are doing it, testify to it. It really, really works. Focus on your vibe 24 hours a day. The thoughts you are thinking, the feelings you are feeling, the actions you are taking or not taking. And then finally, detach from it. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it flow. Let it happen. Don't force it. Don't ask when is it going to happen. Don't look at your clock or I don't have my clock on today, but don't look at your watch and say, oh, it hasn't happened yet. You know, every time you say nothing's happened, that becomes your affirmation. Because stuff is always happening in the universe. Most of it we don't see because we're limited to our 5 senses. Okay, some of us 6. Anyway, I'm a double Pisces, triple Pisces. I'm not sure which. I have more Pisces in me than, I don't know, a fish pie. But anyway, thank you so much. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.